There is a group of veterans we rarely acknowledge, those with other than honorable discharges. They served, wore the uniform, and pledged their lives, but left the military with a mark that follows them for life. These veterans are not a monolith. Their stories are as complex as the wars they fought. Some made a single mistake under immense pressure. Others struggled with invisible wounds like PTSD or moral injury. Instead of receiving help, they were processed out, their service overshadowed by a final, difficult chapter. Our national narrative celebrates heroism and sacrifice, but leaves no room for those who faltered under the weight of war. By ignoring OTH veterans, we ignore the messy reality of service and trauma. The system often prioritizes order over compassion, failing those who need understanding most. To understand these veterans is to confront uncomfortable questions about our responsibilities. In the shadows where these forgotten veterans reside, we find a test of our empathy and our values. The line between an honorable and an other than honorable discharge can be razor thin. A single bad decision can erase years of service. Imagine a decorated soldier, broken by war, who makes one mistake, a bar fight, a missed formation. In the military, these can end a career and redefine a life. An OTH discharge slams the door on benefits. No GI Bill, no VA home loans, and most critically, no VA healthcare. The consequences ripple outward. Job applications, housing, and relationships all become harder. The veteran is caught between worlds, no longer a soldier, not fully a civilian. The loss is more than financial. It's a psychological blow. The military instills identity and purpose, and to be stripped of that is a form of exile. It sends a message: your sacrifice didn't count, your struggles don't matter. For those already wrestling with war's demons, this rejection can be devastating. It validates their darkest fears and deepens their isolation. The cost is not just to the veteran, but to the society that turns away. Behaviors leading to OTH discharges rarely come from nowhere. They're often symptoms of deeper wounds. PTSD is not weakness. It's a normal response to abnormal experiences. Soldiers return home with nervous systems rewired for survival, unable to simply switch off. Moral injury, when actions in war violate core beliefs, can lead to guilt, shame, and self-sabotage. These are medical issues, not character flaws. Yet the military often punishes the behavior, not the cause. A soldier with untreated PTSD gets into trouble, and the system responds with discipline, not care. This is a catastrophic failure. We send soldiers to war, then punish them for the symptoms of trauma. The cycle is tragic. Untreated mental health leads to discharge, loss of care, and worsening conditions. Many spiral into homelessness, substance abuse, or worse. We are creating a population wounded by service, then abandoned because of those wounds. The betrayal lasts a lifetime. The cruel irony is that those most in need of support are systematically denied it. The OTH discharge acts as a locked gate, barring access to VA care and benefits. Without help, veterans struggle to navigate civilian systems ill-equipped for their needs. Untreated conditions lead to job loss, broken relationships, and homelessness. The loss of the GI Bill closes off paths to a better future. This is not just a policy failure, it's a moral one. We ask young people to bear war's burdens, then cast them aside if they stumble. By denying benefits, we tell them their service didn't count. Listening to these voices reveals the true cost of our wars. They are the voices from the shadows, whispering truths we'd rather not hear. They tell of a system demanding perfection and chaos, offering little grace. These stories demand our attention and our action. They are a call to remember the forgotten. They are a call to change.
They teach you to be a warrior, but not how to stop. And when you can't stop, they throw you away.
These are not just stories, they are the lived realities of thousands. They speak of a covenant broken, a promise unfulfilled.
A squad leader on his third deployment loses men to an IED. Racked with guilt, he disobeys an order to protect his squad. The system sees only insubordination, not moral injury.
Imagine a medic in Afghanistan, patching up wounds, holding dying hands. She comes home with PTSD, fails a drug test for using cannabis to cope, and is discharged, her service forgotten.
His story is not unique. It's the story of a man who gave everything and was discarded.
I was a good Marine. 2 tours, saw it all. Back home I couldn't sleep, started drinking, got in a fight. Next thing I know I'm out, other than honorable. Now I can't even get seen at the VA.
It's easy to label these veterans as failures, but the truth is more complex. Many are casualties of a rigid, impersonal system. The military structure, essential in war, can become a source of injustice when dealing with trauma. Administrative separation prioritizes order over understanding. Commanders, under pressure, may see troubled soldiers as problems to be removed, not people to be helped. The process for upgrading a discharge is a labyrinth, nearly impossible for those already struggling. The system inflicts a second wound, first from combat, then from institutional betrayal. This severing of identity and support can be as damaging as war itself. To help, we must look beyond individuals and fix the system that failed them. These veterans are not failures. They are evidence of a system in need of change.
This perspective sees value and potential where the system sees only problems. Faith communities believe a person is more than their worst mistake. They offer belonging, not fixes. In doing so, they provide the foundation for recovery, a sense of belonging.
In a church basement, over coffee and a meal, a veteran can begin to feel human again.
For a veteran told they're unworthy, simple acceptance can be transformative.
It's not just spiritual comfort. Churches provide food, shelter, counseling, and legal aid. They offer a tribe to those who have lost theirs.
Here, acceptance is unconditional. The church offers grace, not judgment.
Where institutions fail, community can step in. For many forgotten veterans, a church or faith group becomes sanctuary, a place where discharge status doesn't matter.
This is a higher calling moving beyond categories of worthy and unworthy. It's not about excusing misconduct, but understanding its context. It's about believing in redemption and second chances. A person's worth isn't determined by discharge status. The call of Hosea reminds us, a society's measure is its compassion. We must choose mercy.
A merciful system would ask why a soldier struggled, not just punish the struggle. It would provide care, not just paperwork.
Mercy means understanding people break under pressure, and wounds aren't always visible.
Applied to OTH veterans, the message is clear. The system judges the quality of sacrifice, but Hosea calls for mercy.
The book of Hosea says, "I desire mercy, not sacrifice." It's a call for compassion over rigid rules.
We forget not just the fallen in war, but those who fell when they came home. Veterans with OTH discharges served this country. Their service is a fact, not erased by paperwork. To forget them is a profound injustice, a way to avoid confronting war's true cost. We owe them remembrance and acknowledgement. Recognizing their humanity means looking past the OTH label and listening to their stories. Their struggles reflect the brutal realities of modern warfare, not personal failure. They ask not for pity, but for dignity and support. This debt can't be repaid with a simple thank you. It requires changing the system and challenging stigma. As long as one veteran is left behind, our work is not done. The goal is to rebuild the tribe, create spaces where every veteran feels seen and valued. Extend the hand of fellowship and say, "Welcome home. We see your service. We see your pain. You are not alone. We will not forget you." This is how we heal the wounds of war, one veteran at a time. This is how we show mercy.
Raise your voice. Share these stories. Demand reform so trauma is treated as a medical issue, not a disciplinary one. Advocate for mental health care as a right for all who served.
Get involved locally. Support churches, nonprofits, and outreach centers. Volunteer, donate, hire veterans, and look beyond discharge status.
The path forward begins in our communities and our hearts, not just in Washington. We must choose empathy over judgment and community over isolation. Thank you for watching. If this message spoke to your heart or opened your eyes, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to our channel for more truth-filled, spirit-led content. Like, share, subscribe. El Shaddai Christian Ministries. www.elshaddaichristian.com